Alright. How you all doing? It's funny, the first thing I noticed when I turned on the webcam is that my shirt is the exact same color as my character. But we are back at it again. So as the title says, we have the last area to go to, which is the Icelands. There's apparently a yawn mega outbreak. I kind of wanted to go here, just because there was this area, like, over here, which I didn't get to explore, because it was a bit too tough. I think I went to the wrong camp. Got myself a nice cup of coffee here. That's some good coffee. Yeah, the stream today is later than usual, and that's because it's it's Ramadan and it's also daylight savings time. So you have to have dinner when the sun is setting. But because of daylight savings time, that became like an hour later. So that's just how it is. You know, it just occurred to me, I never figured out where to catch this guy. Or, you know, the Basculin pre-evolution. Because it's like Basculin that turns into Basculegion. Does Quillfish have an evolution? I don't even think it's water type. I think it's like poison and dark. What is that? Oh. Okay, I thought that was a satchel. Which, speaking of, I should probably keep track of that. Oh, they're all over here. There's one over there. Maybe I'll grab those on the way back. What was that? Oh, it's Finian. I think that was for a side quest. This is so difficult. Gotta get those research points, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I didn't notice any of these when I swam here before. Have I caught a tentacle yet? Oh, that's an alpha tentacle. Okay. I'm gonna try and swing back around. Just a drive-by Pokeball. Nice. I can't sneak up on this Tentacruel. That's fine. More of these Quillfish. There's an alpha there. I feel like I'm doing one of those, you know, those lifestyle vloggers. Whenever they go to like show off like a convention or something like that. And they're just like, okay, yeah, here we got, like, they're selling some of these here, you know. They got a display for this here, you know, if any of you guys are into that. I went to Anime North, which is like it's an anime convention, like, outside of Toronto. Or, like, yeah, it's, like, outside of Toronto. Like, some guy was doing that. Like, I was trying to make a vlog as well, just to see if that's something I was like into. Answer is, I am not into that. I've tried it twice now, and I don't think either time it was anything worth watching. I actually showed the first one on this channel, like I did a stream where I just watched that and gave commentary. It's just like, I'm not that type of... Whoa. I was gonna give it food. I don't have any. I don't think I have one of these guys. This is probably gonna kill it, actually. Now I feel bad. It just came up to me to say hi. And then I threw a Pokeball at it. Yeah, lifestyle vlogging, it's not my thing. Like, maybe if I actually, like, watched other people do it, and then I kind of got into the... It's just wild Toxicroak. If I watched other people do it and I got the idea of, like, how to actually do it, because I don't think I've ever watched anyone do, like, a lifestyle vlog. Do I have any Piplups? I actually can't remember if I've seen this before. I don't think this is Stealth Grass. I only have Great Balls, and I only have 26. Hello, MA. No, he saw me. Oh my. How was he able to see me in the smoke? Damn. If I actually stayed in the smoke, I don't think he would have vanished. It's just that the smoke was in such a way I sneak up? He's in for a rude awakening, you know what I'm saying? Alright, cool. Am I doing a stream on E the weekend? You know what, maybe not. I might be busy next weekend. Do I even need to catch a Toxicroak? I already have one. I wonder what Pokemon are in these trees. Burmy. I think I needed like 3 different types of this, and I can't remember which one I have. I need to replace this Gyarados. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay, I thought that was a Pokemon, because it was just floating in the air. I'm like, what kind of Pokemon is this? Is it chasing after me? No, I think it's docile. Oh, more moths. I guess it depends on the climate. I may as well get rid of this guy for the experience. that was a nice angle for that water pulse. Wait, what? Really? May as well catch it if it's in the red. That's some good coffee. Get the wood. Okay, I think I just did a big loop. Maybe I can use the Sneasler. Every time I say the Sneasler, I just think of the Riddler. Looks like there's a camp, or sorry, a cave up top. Oh yeah, it's over there. Maybe there's like a legendary Pokemon here. It seems like the spot for it. In which case I'm gonna regret only having 21 Great Balls on me. I was hoping that would reach. Come on, it's not that steep. Okay. Completely by chance I found this guy. Turnback Cave. Yeah, this is definitely a legendary Pokemon spot. Oh well. Let me go back and collect some of those satchels that I've missed. So there's one over there, and then there's 3 over here. I think the Sneasler might actually be my favorite mount. Just because the game becomes, like, much more tolerable. And you move at, like, a decent pace, too. I don't think I've caught a Murkrow yet. See if I can nail him with one of these. Still worked out. Just kind of random Thunderstone from there. Alright, now where's that satchel? Should be around here. It's actually down. These Octillery are aggro. That had a lot of tracking. Sneasler? Sure. It's only level 42. I remember these guys being like level 50 or something. Poison Jab might kill it. Not bad. See if this works. I love how the Pokemon just look straight into the camera when they get hit by the Pokeball. Alright. I still find it really weird that Remoraid evolves into Octillery, despite the fact that they look nothing alike. Alright, there you go, Andy. He immediately got pissed off. This game really has a lot of gold ducks. Alright, let me go back here. Should make more of these. Make like 20. Have I even unlocked Ultra Balls yet? I don't think so. Alright, so there should be satchels over here. Pretty far apart, actually. Hello, Huffnut. How are you doing? If you're just joining the stream now, you didn't miss much. I spent the first part of the stream going up here, just because I remember going here, and I didn't explore it fully. You go into here, this cave that's on top of the mountain, and it's just like a one room, so it looks like a legendary Pokemon spot. So hang on a second. Can you actually go up here? I don't think I've done that. And then there's another one here. Interesting. I don't think I've gone to any of these. But yeah, it's definitely like a legendary Pokemon. Turnback Cave is the Giratina Cave in Diamond and Pearl. Is Giratina even in this? That's a Chansey. Let's try not to mess this up. Turn around. Hey. Turn around. Fine. Okay. Fine. Oh my god. Aren't the mud balls supposed to like stun them? Whatever. I swear, smoke balls are the only ones I use that actually like work out. tried those scatter bombs as well. They don't they don't do a thing. Someone died to this amber bomb. Hey, where was the other one? Oh, I missed one. You know, I feel like this game could benefit from a mini-map. I apparently passed it. Oh, it's over there. Alright. Togepi. Wait, I think I already have this. Out of curiosity, I kind of want to see what this is. Because I don't recall going into a cave. Can't climb this. I don't know. And there's Seasign Hollow. Lunker's Lair. I kind of just want to check this stuff out, then... Can I just, like, climb out of here? Do I take fall damage on water? Alright, let me just satisfy my curiosity and then we'll get on to the ice area. And that's the cave over there. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. That was a giant Luminion that I just saw. That looks like Arceus. No wait, that's Giratina. Heatran. Yeah. It's like all the legendaries, and then like some of the idle Pokemon. I don't know, maybe that'll be significant later. Back here, you fish. Alright, let's leave. I was hoping that one of those anomalies would spawn. How many do I need for a protector? Wow. Hello, Haruhi 3000 or Atoma 12. Nice of you to join. Let me see if I can just find that. Okay, first of all, how many points do I need? Haruhi, Atoma, Ashley Sloth. I want items. I need 1400, so I'm almost there. If you can call that almost. Apparently also these guys change up, like this guy changes up his inventory every time you catch like 20 Pokemon or something. And then he has a chance at selling like evolution items, but it's a very small chance. It's like 1%. And what do I get? Medicinal leaks. Just do more mints. I don't think any of the others are actually worth it. Okay, and then in terms of quests, oh, it has to be a completed Pokédex entry for Octillery. Okay, here it is. It's only a star piece, but I may as well do it. What Pokemon are they displaying out here? Staravia, Togepi, Starly, Gibble, Heracross, and Haunter. My most iconic Pokemon. The way it wiggles its fins are so adorable, it's like they're fluttering in the wind. Here's $5. Actually, a star piece sells for a lot, doesn't it? Let's take a look. Yeah, 5,000. It's not bad, not great. We deposit the rest of my stuff. And then we'll go to Iceland. Face when Iceland is green and Greenland is icy. You know, I only recently, like very recently, actually looked up like, hey, what does the map look like when it's not distorted? Because you know how they kind of distort the countries when they lay out the globe flat? So anything near the top and bottom is like much larger. I didn't think it would be that much of a difference. But like, wow. Canada and like Greenland and all of that, it's like a way smaller than I thought it was. Like I knew that it was distorted, I just didn't think it was that distorted. My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound. Very few ventured to the Alabaster Icelands apart from Hotel Haktua, leading the odd supply corps excursion to gather materials. But the supply corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off. Doubtless, the mission to tackle Avalugg will be a rather dangerous one. Learn all you can from Arita and Adaman, and try to keep yourself safe. I didn't get to read that in time. Oh, aren't you freezing? Freezing? I'm practically sweating. You think this is bad? Just wait, this is nothing compared to where we're headed. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pro Clan thing. I just don't like you. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could, as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of what Almighty Sinnoh. Forgive my bluntness. If such a being even does exist, it's certainly not Almighty Sinnoh. Yes, yes. Believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go. Both of these voices suck. Both of these voices suck, man. Like, I can barely even hold on to them. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is... You're talking about that Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalugg's legacy, of course. Where else but a great mass of ice could have been where I said we were? Where else, indeed? Ready to go, Pansy? Sure, see ya. This is why I can't stand people like you. See ya. Alright. Let's have some fun. What if there just wasn't a single Pokemon in this entire area? I'm not trying anything. Really? Just had to turn around right at that second, huh? I can't believe that I caught it. It's level 40, that was a normal Pokeball. And it wasn't even like a back attack. Random Apom. Say this is a really strange map design right off the bat. They didn't even bother to try to make a bridge here. Wait, I have a snowball? Alright, think fast. What's the point of that? It's just the same as the mud ball. Like, I thought it was supposed to stun them. Alright, we got some Bergmites here. I hear that Hisuian Avalugg is worse than normal Avalugg, which is kind of funny. Maybe they only stun on headshots? Oh, I've been hitting headshots. I'm a headshot machine. Besides, I threw it at Apom. Apom is like 50% head. And I'm so glad that spring is almost here. This winter was insane. It was just like, oh yeah, like every week we're just gonna have a snowstorm. Like we actually ran out of places to put snow. It's a Baneri. Is that a giant Apom, or is this just perspective? I think it's perspective. Got some swinubs here. The region Hisui is based off got snow even worse, unfortunately, this year. You mean Hokkaido, right? Yeah, I heard they got some crazy snow. They had roofs caving. That is not fun. That is especially not the time of year that you want your roof to cave in. As if you ever want it. Really? Back here. Coward. Maybe I can catch a Piloswine. You know, I'm gonna just say it. I think Piloswine might actually be the ugliest Pokemon. Just in history. Like, what the heck even is that? What was that Korean backdash you just did? It's a striped Gulpin? No, even Gulpin looks better than this guy. There we go. Electabuzz. Did I even catch an Electabuzz? Or did it give up? I think I caught one. Of course he had to turn around at the exact moment. Have you ever seen that video of like Goku running after Luffy from One Piece? Alright, now I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, 49. Holy moly. Of course. All three of the worst things that could have happened. Okay, is there anything that can kill him in one shot? I don't think so. It was thunder, it was a critical hit, and it got paralyzed. That's insane. Let me heal my poor Arcanine. How big is this area? Oh, that's pretty big. Richie just had a bad time, man. I think that's where you fight the Avalugg, most likely. My inventory's almost full already. Full heal, I think. I could just use this. Oh, wait. Yeah, status conditions don't persist. Forgot about that. Kids these days won't know how annoying it was to have your Pokemon be poisoned. And then every step you take, it makes that really annoying screen shake. Enjoying the snow idol is nice. Oh, I didn't notice it. Random Machoke. Surprised they're not picking a fight. Hey, it's a Riolu. You just let that happen. Level 48. How do you evolve that guy again? There's the snow idol. This guy is gonna have hypothermia. Saw a bit of Pokopia gameplay and the Machoke was pretty funny. That reminds me, that game's been doing really well. I even saw like a headline saying that like Nintendo stock price shot up because that game was doing so well. I don't know if that's my type of game though. Out of my way. It's just a random Elec kid. Ugh. I think I saw something huge just spawn. Here's a Balmaster. Every time I say Obama Snow, it just sounds like Obama. Obama Snow. The environmental storytelling of the game is neat, at least. Yeah, I heard that very unusually, the story in that Pokemon game is actually pretty interesting. Wait, that's just a normal Ambipom. Level 60? That did quite a lot, considering the level gap. Serious, giving flashbacks of playing. Oh, come on, really? I forgot about the recoil. I just lost my Gyarados for nothing. Giving flashbacks of playing Diamond and getting submerged in the snow. Yeah, wasn't the snow like up to your like head? Like you were just buried in it. Or am I thinking of the long grass in Hoenn? You know, I should check what's in these trees. Oh, it's a Wormadam. It has no effect? What do you mean by that? It may also leave the target poisoned, paralyzed, or drowsy. Why would it have no effect? Oh, it's Steel type. That'll probably kill it. Let's just do Crunch. Alright, now just don't use like Double Edge or something. Ouch. Nice. I needed that for the side quest, for the clothing lady. The heck was that? What was that for? I don't even think it saw me or anything. It just greeted me with that. I'm so lost. This area is enormous. I'll just head that way. Attacking the Stantler, maybe? What, do they have, like, turf wars in this game? Huh. It's an Alpha Sneasel. Level 61. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave. I don't want to do another razor claw farm. Like, it took way too long to get that the first time. Hey, you guys are facing the wrong way. I'm coming from here. Bro, where did you get your hair dye? This guy does just look like an NPC that got into the hair dye. Well, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, well done. Damn, it was pulling off a comp Pokemon fight strat. Yeah, I didn't think... I was like, agile swords dance into close combat, that was pretty intense. This gentleman's Avalugg's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. So show some respect, admin. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pro Clan's wardens. And you must be Pansy, right? Of the Galaxy team. Riddle me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalugg? I was told to. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? Oh god, we're going through this again. I don't know. I'm just a wage slave. Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it that your heart tells you to do? I don't know. Our mighty Lord of the Tundra Avalugg has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. So we're trying to keep your cool. Get it cool? For now, indeed Avalugg's causing you trouble. But aren't we also duty-bound to free our Pokemon from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might wreak havoc at any moment? You got a point there. There is some logic to that, but if that's what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this challenge is up to the task. You there, with your half-dead team, let's battle. Let's not. Then you will never earn my approval. If you won't allow me to test your mettle, then there's nothing. Anyway. Yeah, my team's like half dead. I need to heal first. Alright. I guess I'll have to come back. And there's a town over there. Is there like a camp that I can I mean, there's this request here. Maybe that's to set up a camp. Alright, let me go that way first. Bidoof and this weather is wild. I mean, they're just everywhere. They're like rats. I swear this game just has like towns like this. Whereas there's just nothing to do here. They just have some tents. And that's it. No side quests, no nothing. Can I heal in here? Is this like a hot spring? Might be able to enter some tents. I can check, but I doubt it. Interesting. Isn't that the Gen 5 champion? I have no idea who that is. Why does his robe have a face? Why does it look like he's being eaten and he's just completely content with it? With love in your heart for Almighty Sinnoh and your dear... yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna check one more house. This one better impress me. Why do you guys have, like, photos up like they're your supreme leaders or something? It's kind of creepy. Snowy terrain reflects a lot of light, so it's even easier to get sunburned here than at the beach. Okay. Alright, one more tent. Okay. Yeah, there's no reason for this town. I think the Diamond Clan tents have different faces on the posters. I still think it's weird to just have giant portraits like that in your house. I think I heard once that, like in Canada, you can just request to have like a portrait of the Queen sent to you, and you can just hang it in your house. And I've always been tempted to try that. Just because it would be funny. Oh hey, it's Basculin. Oh my god. Don't be like this. There was only two of them and they both ran away. It's so hard to aim. Thank you. That guy might just replace Gyarados. Let's see. Oh hey, it's Rockruff. Really? Oh wait, no, it's Rockruff. Rufflet. That's his name. That did a lot. Oh, double edge. Another double edge user we got here. Rockruff is the pupper. Yeah, I figured that out right when I saw his actual name. Please don't double edge. Goodbye, Cleavor. Your sacrifice will be in vain as soon as this guy uses double edge again. I love the way he throws the Pokeball when he's on the C mount. Alright, pretty much all my Pokemon are almost dead. I might just fast travel back to the camp. Where was I going again? I was supposed to go here. Whatever. I'm just going back. Wave crash. The sound it makes is so weird. Also damages the user and raises user action speed. So it has recoil, but it raises your speed? It's more wide-eyed than expected. Yeah, didn't they have like different colors depending on where you caught them? And then I guess this is like the low special attack, high defense. I'm unsure. Oh. What? Okay, I guess I gained more boxes. Alright, let's see what Basculin needs to evolve. It might be that, like, Razor Fang or whatever. Hang on. I actually put a bunch of stuff away. I'm just putting these away. They suck. Alright, I need to craft more Great Balls. This thing, Razor Fang. This might be what I'm looking for. Weird Evo requirement. Yeah, it's just Sneasel needed the Razor Claw. So I'm guessing this guy needs the fang. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Let's see. No. Then what does he need? Really is just a fish. Truly a meeting of the minds here. What do you think they're talking about? Alright, let me see if I can head here. Actually, no, now that everyone's healed, I can just do this. Then I can see if that unlocks a new camp. Alright. I was going completely the wrong way. Just ignore that. Lots of glailies. Did I get hit by something? All I did was bump into the glalie. Alright, let's put this basculin to work. Who cares about the grandstanding? Let's get to battling. Gravity? Oh, I took fall damage? My musculature is as hard and unyielding as ice. I don't think ice is that strong. Oh, 48. Crunch. How do you have a level 24 Frostlass? Wow. Imagine losing to a fish. In a 2v1. Outstanding, I'm tough as an iceberg, but even I can lose to a fish. I suppose you all can get on with it now. This one's all right.
Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like Pansy, but I'll vote for him.
But if you insist on quelling Avalugg's frenzy, you'd want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. Eternal ice, is it? For that you must be able to fly, which means you'll need braviary. Long story short, you've got to seek out a young lady named Sabi.
Tell the long story short, you're not... Tell the long story long, you're not saving any time if we wasted puzzling out what you mean.
Isn't Avalugg one of the Pearl Clan lords? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. The Eternal Ice stuff can be found atop Avalugg's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneasler can climb this surface, let alone a person. Like you or me. You're gonna have to approach by air with Braviary's help.
Garrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalugg's legacy, I'll have you know. He says he made it to within 6 feet off the ground.
And, about Sabi, how do I put this? Well, when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once you meet her. Head towards Snow Point Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. What? Never mind, scratch that.
My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you mean about Sabi, but why is she up there?
Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabi and let me focus on my squats. And Huffna is saying it's a stone Evo. I mean, I have a lot of stones. You've never seen Hisuian Braviary? It looks like it's a psychic type. Just from its head plumage. Alright, I caught you.
Hello, my name's Sabi. Nice to meet you, Pansy.
I didn't mean to say that.
I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help so you can quell Avalugg's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. We need to extend the runtime of this game.
Stone Evo was referring to the low-level Frostlass. Oh, that's what you meant. Sorry, I saw that message a bit late. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but even the snow runts that you find are like level 50. Make me go all the way over there. You know what? Let's heal the fish. That one display earned him a permanent spot on the team. Let's catch a snow runt. Oh, I didn't restock Great Balls. Maybe I should do that. Wait, this guy's not Stone Runt. What's he called? Snover. It's so Snover. You sent me a hint on how to evolve the fish on Discord, let you decide if you need the hint or not by spoiler hiding it. Huh. I don't see any Discord message. Oh, And memes or art sharing? Okay, one sec. Oh, hey. Yeah, now I see Slothbrod's art. That's pretty good. Or Haruhi 3000. Oh, why is Discord such a pain? Yeah. There's the art. Let's see memes. Oh yeah, now I see now I see the what you meant on the snow thing. That's what you meant earlier. Yeah, it does go up to the face. I'm just gonna look at the spoiler. Stop hitting yourself, man. Huh. So I'm guessing it's recoil based? I mean, I did notice that he has 2 recoil moves. But am I supposed to stop hitting myself, or do I have to hit myself a lot? That's the question. Okay, so that's where she is now. Let me go here. He's gonna be hitting himself. So I guess I just use moves that have recoil? Seems like I would have been doing that regardless. Or does he have to, like, die to recoil? Okay, what is up with this? Do they just have a bunch of underground caves? Okay, random Mischievous. Have I caught Mischievous in this game? Unobtained. Get back here. Alright, I guess it's gone. It's actually pretty creepy to just see a hunter in here. What is that? What is that? I guess I'm going down there next. Really? Okay, I'm gonna waste all my Pokeballs here. It's like a dog. Oh, it's Zorua. Huh. Yeah. All right. It was worth it falling down this hole. Zoroark is a really cool Pokemon. I think it was the first Pokemon they showed for Gen 5. I remember when they showed off Gen 5 for like the first time. Or like, it showed off the gameplay. The dude was basically, in Japanese, he was like, yeah, here's Pokemon Black and White. You can see your Pokemon's ass now. Please buy our game. That was the first Pokemon game where it wasn't just like the rear headshot. That's a really tiny Piloswine. Or maybe it just looks tiny from where I am. Okay, I'm gonna... Bro, I need to get something done. Let me get this. How about we do that, alright? Let me get that satchel. I think it's right there. And I'll fast travel back to the camp. Even though it's like right there. Light species could be a Pokedex research thingy. What do you mean light species? Ooh, we are almost there. The size. Oh, the Piloswine, you mean? I don't know, maybe I think it just looked smaller because I'm on the mount and the camera's more zoomed out. Ooh, perfect shot. I'm just gonna fast travel, I don't care. I wanna see the Zorua. It's a normal and ghost type. High defense, low speed. I mean, I can always change that. I know I did just add Basculin and say he was a permanent part of the team. Maybe I should just get rid of Rhydon. Then I have a full team of Hisuian Pokemon. But yeah, it's a ghost that's immune to ghost type, which is good. Because then I guess it's only weak to dark. Because ghost is super effective against ghost. Do I really want to get rid of Rhydon? Rhydon's my ground type, though. He's my token ground type. He's good for switching in against electric Pokemon. I don't know, that's tough. Maybe I'll get rid of Basculin. I hate to do that, but... I feel like Zorua is a lot cooler. It's high in special attack. Alright, what... Team does currently have rock types. Yeah, but he's my only ground type, and I feel like that's important. Alright, what was I gonna do? The mints. So right now I have... high attack, low special defense. High special attack, low speed. High speed, low defense. Hmm. Yeah, none of these are great. I need to craft more great balls too. I wasted so many of them. Just give him the stink eye. It has a little scarf too. Come on. I don't want to put Rhydon away. I'm so close to having a Rhyperior. Alright, let's just go here. Alright, coffee is done. Alright, where does the wild goose chase take us next?
Pansy, I made it all the way up here in this cold. But the question is, did you catch me or did I let myself get caught, huh? Oh, and one more thing. Am I even really a clairvoyant?
No idea. Don't know, don't care.
No one can really know. No one but me can really know is what I meant to say. Anyway, the challenge continues. But the real question is here, am I having fun playing with you or am I bored, huh?
Okay. It's all the way over there now. Yeah. I wonder what Zora's evolution requirement is gonna be. Okay, I already have those. Let's see if I can go to that side quest thing and see if it gives me a new camp. Because I feel like I really need one. Okay, so I just go straight that way. Up that hill, I'm guessing. I'm just gonna go there, no distractions, no nothing. Is that a mega... Is that an alpha swinub? Alright, no distractions. I'm gonna have to go up this way. Or, no, it was that way. Right, I think this is where the village was, I think. Ooh, a space... no distractions. Ooh, a space-time distortion. Alpha Swine Ball. Yeah. Where's the distortion? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, maybe I can make it in time. Takes a bit of time for that to form. How the heck did I make it all the way here? random glider? Okay. Yeah, apparently I missed it. When is Craig ever gonna show up? I came to set up another base camp, but I don't spy Craig from the construction corps. I told him to meet me near the base of the falls here in the Alabaster, Iceland, so where is he? He's not the type to usually get lost. Do me a favor, find Craig. Okay. You got it, bro. So what, I just have to... Where's my waypoint? I bet he fell down a hole. If I have to take a guess. There's a breakable wall there. Yeah, good job. There is nothing in here. Spoke too soon. Right. I should probably rush over to that distortion now. I'm less concerned about catching Pokemon here. More concerned about picking stuff up off the ground. Oh, I just have a Curlia here. Ugh. I tried to lead that shot. Oh yeah, don't I have a Curlia? Yeah, I think I evolved that routes, right? Oh, that's an Alpha Gardevoir. That's interesting. I think Poison is good against... And again, it is Psychic too. Oh, 70. Yeah, this was a bad idea. I'm just gonna leave. I can't afford my entire team to get destroyed. Looks like it's very close to forming. Huh. Sand radish. Oh yeah, I needed that. Forgot about that. Alright. Red shard. Green shard. Blue shard. There's something over there. Ooh! Just what the doctor ordered. Comet shard. Blue shard. Another sand radish. Electivire. You know what? Just for fun. Okay, I just wanted to try. Yeah, you can turn these shards into star pieces if you have a set. Is that a Rapidash? It's like, should I try and catch these? I guess so, right? Nothing here is going to be very good against it. I was completely wrong about that. It might die to the splinters. Oof. That sucks. I like how Electabuzz just does the Brawly run to me. Like, Brawly running after me. Tangrowth. I always have the worst luck catching things in these time distortions. Let's try one more. Alright, I'm just gonna throw it. Whatever happens, happens. Do I have anything? Okay, never mind. Can't use poison because it's steel. I guess this is all I got. Double edge. It's probably gonna kill it. Yep. I give up. I think I picked up all the items too. Oh wait. Yeah, I think I got everything I could from here. I'm just gonna leave. It's so quiet now that I'm out of there. I think Sneasler is the best mount, in my opinion. Time to find Craig. Oh yeah, I have to do that. Yeah. I'm only down to Rhydon. Hey, but I could be down to a Rhyperior. Let's do it. Yeah, I just have Rhyperior, Sneasler, and Zorua. I have to see if my EXP items can get Zorua to a good spot. Do you have any hints? Guess not. Like, my first guess is that he fell into a hole. So let's check this one. Doesn't look like it. Should I check though? Did I even go down here? Can't believe I took fall damage from that. Ooh, it's another Zorua. Nice. Rhyperior in Pokemon Conquest. The DS game that was Pokemon crossed with Nobunaga's ambition is really funny and hard to use. I remember that game. Like, I just remember seeing it and being like, what the heck is this? I never actually played it. What do you want? Buzz off. I need to keep an eye out for more sand radishes. Why are they sand radishes and not snow radishes? Classic Game Freak blunder. It's really fun, though the funny part is that the main story is the tutorial. I mean, that's how fighting games usually work. Okay, where the heck would Craig be? Maybe he's at the village? Oh, is that him? But he's not dressed like a construction worker. Where's that Bryce? I wonder if he got lost. Man, everyone's getting lost today. Oh wait, no, this is Craig. One of the Survey Corps, aren't you? Well, this is fortuitous. Have you seen Bryce around? This one that told me to meet him at the base of the falls here he hasn't shown. Well, you say he's on the other shore across the river? I'm glad you came around, or I might have been waiting here till it turned into a block of ice. Well, I'm hurried off to find Bryce, so we can set up a camp in the ice. Okay. Really great quest. He was like 5 feet away. Imagine you had to meet up with your friends, like at the mall or something, and like you couldn't find them, so then you like just ask a random passerby, like, hey man, can you help me find my friend Ryan? He should be around here somewhere. And just not moving from that spot. Well, do I owe you for finding Craig for me? Now we can finally get things set up. And here you have our newest base camp. Stop by anytime you need. Okay. What a quest.
Goodness, I don't know how the Pokemon living in this frigid place find the energy to dash about as they do. They have a nice layer of insulating fat, perhaps?
Does this professor have anything important to say, like, ever? It's so cold I can't even feel my fingers. I can't work like this. I just want to earn my way up through the ranks. But to do that, I've got to at least warm myself up. Want a fire Pokemon? I think I have a lot of, didn't I catch like a ton of Growlithes? Yeah, I got a few. The professor is chilly because he wears on winter 120-degree weather. That is true. He does have that beanie. I'm already feeling much warmer, thanks. No, I wasn't sleeping, I swear. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, let me use some of those EXP candies. Okay, I have 3 of these. I think that's enough. And I have to use those EV items too. Alright. Let's use these on Zoro and see where it gets us. What do I do with all these satchel points now? I was saving up for the protector, which costs like 1,500. Oops. Zora can now evolve. Okay. And level 40. Let me check everyone's moves now. Brave Bird, Leaf Storm. It lowers offensive stats. I don't know if that's worth it. Close combat? It's like everyone learns close combat in this game. Giga Impact. This has to recharge, doesn't it? This will use Giga Impact over Double Edge. Is that worth it? Maybe that's not worth it. BRB feeding cats. Go for it. I'm gonna be doing admin work in the meantime. Flare Blitz. Yeah. Because we already have Raging Fury. I guess I can replace Fire Fang. I feel like they really don't give a lot of variety with the moves that you can learn. Alright, here's Shadow Claw. Shadow Sneak. This is Dark type. Oh, true, yeah. Okay, yeah. So he knows Slash. That's good. He's a normal type. Oh yeah, and then Swift is also a normal type. I was about to get rid of that. Yeah, maybe I'll give him Shadow Claw over that. Alright. That is good. What is next? What has... Wow, from all the way over there. Where am I going? Over there. Okay, I found Andy's satchel apparently. This also looks like a legendary Pokemon spot. Maybe I'll see if I can get some EXP. Ouch. I was within range of that. Oh, did Zora level up twice? Yeah, maybe this is worth it. Oof. That's annoying. What do you mean avoided the attack? Ouch. It probably has a levitate. I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess. I mean, don't die to this next hit. Never mind. Well, he knows flamethrower. Does this guy not have levitate? Oh, I guess not. That's news to me. My poor Zorua. Okay, I'm literally gonna go to the camp and then just sprint back. I hate doing this, but like Zora needs to get EXP. Alright, and then just like really quickly just dash back. I'm gonna hold off on evolving Zora until Huffnut comes back, at least. But I'm also hoping to be able to use it in some fights, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's just take care of this first.
Hi again, Pansy. It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers or something like that. Anyway, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. But the real question here is,
I'm already over her little personality quirk. I heard what Warden Sabi said. If you have Warden Sabi's approval to enter them, by all means do, but be warned, those that cannot solve the temple's puzzles won't be able to get very far within, and they'll be trapped inside forever. I've heard that the trick is to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Isn't that just the solution? Come to think of it, I believe the statues have some sort of patterns on their chests too. I feel like that's just the solution. Get some water. Nice. All right. Oh, it's like the Reggies. May as well get this guy out of the way. Oh no, it just says can evolve after everyone you defeat. I thought it only said that after like defeating or after leveling up. So I was like, did Zora just level up twice? Please hit your rock slides, man. Alright, Zora, you got this. Level 30, okay. Yeah. See, you're a part of the team too. Some more of these. That looks very breakable. Alright, what happens if I investigate? There are faint traces of an ice pattern on the statue's chest. Okay. Rock, ice, steel. Well, I'm just gonna go upstairs. Or downstairs. What's downstairs? Okay, so it's a rock pattern. Steel. And then ice. Okay. There are three panels fitted into the door. Each panel has a pattern carved into it. Wither the statue's gaze. That's it. I mean, I guess there's more, right? Okay, ice. Rock. Steel. Rock. Ice. Alright, so just to review, it was ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. I like how there was like 3 Pokemon in this entire temple. Okay, so I guess it starts here. So that's steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Can I remember that? Okay, so it was steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock. Ice, steel, rock. Steel, ice, rock. No. Yes? No. Yes. Okay. I wasn't sure on the last 3. Ooh. I hear something heavy walking around. Could it be a Glade, perhaps? Yep. I mean, judging by the fact that the Gardevoir was like level 70, I don't think I want to pick a fight with this guy. Ouch. I need you to move. A random crow here. Should probably heal Arcanine. I need to use these. I keep forgetting to use them. I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. I remember my clairvoyance. I knew this would happen. I saw you flying with Braviary. Do you think that'll come to pass? I don't know. Welcome back, Huffnut. Well, whatever. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove me you're strong enough. Okay. Let's do it. Now get ready, because here comes Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electivire. She just spoiled her entire team. I have the worst Pokemon in front for this. Oh, all at once, right? Okay. I mean, that's just gonna kill. That's 4 times effective. My Rhyperior is bigger than yours. Ooh, close. I should have just done like strength style or something. I need to remember to do that, man. Using the agile style and strength style stuff. Agile style basically makes it so that you can move twice. So I probably should have just used it on Rhyperior and then I could hit Electivire immediately. I feel like I haven't used Decidueye for a while. Oh, you caught and beat us. You've won all our games so far. But Braviary still wants to get to know you even better. Get up to the roof. Alright. Oh, I'm out of breath. Why does this game have stamina? That's what I want to know. Or would it just be too unrealistic if this kid was just able to run indefinitely? Alright, Braviary, why not test out Pansy's strength for yourself? Do I have to fight? Okay. Is this? I don't know, it's not very effective. Use Dire Claw. Fight for the ages right here. Okay, you know what? You have this mastered, right? I'm gonna use the strategy that Alpha Sneasel used on me. There we go. I can't believe Braviary lost. But thanks, that's that. Thanks for playing with me. I guess I'll go home now. Hey, wait. Yeah, I downloaded that Sneasel strat. I was just kidding, come on. Play along with me on your flute.
Wow.
Everyone in this game only knows one song. And it's not even a song, it's just a little... I can't believe this Braviary just used Roost 5 times in a row. Thanks, Sabi.
Sure, having Pansy to fly around with should be fun for Braviary.
Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift would cause these frenzies? Do you think this is Almighty Sinnoh's anger? Or do you think this is a trial it's putting to us? If it's a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy, and we quell the last noble, calm Avalugg, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if the one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, not one of us who's been living here in history for ages now.
How come you're playing all wise? I thought you weren't a big thinker, Adaman.
Hush, Savvy, I can feel history on the move. And as far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you someday, I might get to meet Almighty Sinnoh myself.
Question is, does listening to Adaman fascinate you or bore you to tears, eh? Anyway, Pansy, it's time for you to go soar with Braviary. You jump from way up here, Braviary can take you gliding. Just about anywhere.
Don't forget to get the Eternal Ice. That's why you need a Braviary in the first place.
Avalugg's legacy is down there. Now go get a feel for flying with Braviary. When you're done soaring in the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. Braviary, you can fly high up in the sky and explore different areas of history from the air. You can summon Braviary using the plus button, wherever you may be, and you can also press the A button if you're falling from some height to summon him. Oh, that's nice. So even if I don't have him selected... Oh! Wrong one. Okay. Okay, so dive is Y, dash is B. There's no way my character's fingers aren't falling off when it's this cold and you're going this fast in the wind. There we go. That's kind of weird to control. I thought somebody was calling me, but I'm like, oh wait, no, that can't happen. Type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra. Whoa. Okay. At last the summon is conquered. And I see you made it too. I wonder if you can take fall damage to the point where you straight up KO. Yes you can, because I've done that. I fell off a mountain because I was trying to open my inventory or the map or whatever, and I pressed a Y, because that's how you do it in Xenoblade X, which I was playing a bunch. And then I just rolled off a cliff, and I died. I think that's the only part... I think that's the only time I ever died in this game. Flew down to this place and obtained the Eternal Ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? Gave Garrick the Eternal Ice. I do have to respect the effort you put in.
I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so you can face my Lord Avalugg. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Now don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet. Okay. I'm gonna go and heal my guys. Is this even connected to the... Oh yeah, this is where we met. Oh my god. The last hour could have been avoided if this girl just went like, oh yeah, let me get you up to that ice. Because this is where we saw her first. It was literally right here. Whatever. Whatever. What would be a good place to train my Zora? I guess against those bronzongs and stuff would probably be the best idea. That would be around here. It's gonna take a long time though. There's no way to ascend. I see. Okay. Okay. Sure. Maybe I should have used that heavy style. See, I'm not sure. If I evolve Zora, does it level up slower? Alright, let's run that shit back. Where's that Drifblim? You could just do that midair? Okay. These guys are psychic. Probably gonna run away though. Okay. That's 60, this is 70. Nice. Almost to level 43. Bro, I hate that they're able to just attack you without a chance to even do anything. Like, how am I supposed to train if they're just able to just one-shot you before you can even attack? Looks like all the bronze songs are gone. Gathering mats certainly speeds up leveling in this game, at least. That is true. Better not one-shot me. Oh my god. It's like, how is that fair? I'm just gonna revive him and just use Arcanine to kill some of them. Like, at least get to level 43. Dabberline is one of the more annoying enemies to deal with because it's speedy and high special attack. And that speed is definitely playing a factor here. Wait, can those Machoke even... Why, if it is Pansy, what a pleasure finding a familiar face or any face in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. And no, Garrick doesn't count. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say, interested in a bit of gossip? Not really. Oh, don't be like that. I'll tell you anyway. So Avalugg, yes, the fifth of the Hisui nobles. That he is, and you know what, he's an absolute beast. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword calves and give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Anyway, on to death. Yes. I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. What's up? I'm wondering if he can even hit me. Ha 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 ha, it doesn't work. Nice try. I think I found the ideal Pokemon to train against. Stab on normal moves is kind of low-key good to have. He actually just can't do anything. Oh, Bitter Malice? Huh. Yeah, Frostbite. Interesting. Normal is just a good neutral type to have. Even if it isn't super effective against anything. Yeah, I don't know if I can see any more Machoke. I'll probably beat the Stantler. I doubt Stantler can even do anything. Why are you running? Why are you running? Okay. I thought it was an aggressive type. It's not. It might have psychic moves. Oh yeah, it might. This probably isn't even worth the PP cost. He's almost to level 44 though. Alright, let's see if this can work. And he moves first. Okay, well, it was a good run. I wish it just dove straight down. That would be a lot easier to control. Let's just go back here. I think it's time to evolve Zorua. I actually save first, because I haven't done that in a while. Wait, why can't I... Okay, now I can save. I guess because I got off the mount too fast. I really need to get a new photo. This passport photo is way out of date. Man, that is so cool. It's just got like a full-on yokai look. Alright, I can learn Shadow Ball, which is much better. Nasty Plot. And I think we're good. The strat. Yeah. I mean, now that I know that, like, yeah, you don't lose a turn if you use the agile style. It's a lot more worth it. Alright. Should I try more training now, or... Hey, remember me? I can't do... Not quite. Yeah, it's not gonna one-shot anymore, that's good. Oh, true, its ghost moves don't work. Hey, you. I'm just gonna have to spam Swift on this guy. Oh, it might run away, actually. Woof! I did a lot. Oh, true, I don't have this move mastered. I'm just gonna run. We beat one Drifloon, that's good enough. Guys, I need a heal again. I don't want to use those rare candies, that's a waste. Alright, is it time? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's take on this Avalugg. Gotta go back to the mines. Another victim. That's true, he still has that. And it was a critical hit, and my offensive stance lured. This freaking game, man. That's just annoying, man. You got it. Alright, I'm just gonna go do the boss fight. I'm not gonna waste my time with this. I also need to just buy some potions and revives and stuff. Because right now I've just been going off whatever I can craft. Ooh, that's an alpha Machamp. I wonder. I'm gonna get distracted again, but I want to see if this Machamp can even hit me. It probably has some sort of dark move. Thunder Punch. Cool. I just wanted to know. Just revive you for the EXP. So it's Avalugg. So I mean, I guess like fighting type would work. Rock type would work. I'll just put Arcanine in front. So we are to quell Avalugg as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokémon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they're made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. Alright, I'm done. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on, the path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. Okay. Very dramatic camera angle. Okay, that is pretty big. That's actually hurting my eyes. Red on Mount Silver. Just the aura farming. How do I dodge that? Oh. Hey, you mind stopping for a second? I feel like they buffed the range for this fight. What are you doing? Okay. Ugh, it's too slow on that, really? I can't even reach. Can I dodge through these? I can. That makes it easier. I can't fall off the edge either. Ouch. Bullet hell time. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got it. Flare Blitz. May as well. Wait, it's only neutral? What type is this guy? Ground? Question mark? But fire was just neutral. How does that make sense? Maybe it's rock and ice? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Can my character heal? That'd be great. Oh, he's switching it up. It's almost there. Ow. I got it mixed up. That's a lot. That's very fast. I think I died. That's actually those missiles were very fast. When Avalugg is attacking you, be sure to dodge. Okay, we're good. I kind of just got stun locked. Piccolo advice. My God. What sucks about this fight is that, like, you have to keep switching your view from like looking up or looking at at the ground. Alright, I think close combat should be enough. It's like 4 times effective. Oh, not quite. Ooh. This is not very effective. Yeah, I think he is rock and ice. Okay, that's the ground. No, it's not. Okay, now it's the ground. I did not dodge. Okay, cool. Okay, missiles. Have to avoid that. Okay, I'll try like a heavy attack. Strong style. Still not enough. Okay, missed twice. That's gotta feel bad. Do I risk it? Okay, well. Ouch. I mean, his PP was almost done anyway. So we need fighting types. I'm pretty sure one more hit and I'm dead. Yeah, it's gonna start. Okay, after this one I can attack. Come on. Come on. Did I get him? Yes. That was way too close. I guess ground would also be 4 times effective. Is ground super effective against ice? Can't remember. Eric, sir, you needn't look so downcast. Ice is super effective versus ground. Okay. But seeing mighty Avalugg quelled by a stupid little child like this, a child that fell from the sky. Is this pansy boy some kind of monster in disguise? He's no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied suffering nobles. Pansy, Eric cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Rita. I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Pansy has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife so long as our Pokémon with us. He made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Rita. I knew you could pull it off, Pansy. You quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift gonna start closing up now, or...? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if that rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we got Pansy. Indeed we should be. It's good to have him at our side. You know something, Rita? We may never agree on who's got it right about the Almighty Sinnoh. But you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. You people aren't that bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Times you've seen it use a strong style move, 1. That's how little I've been using those. Okay, so, yeah, I guess Avalugg is just gone. I feel like have we ever used these altars? I don't know. May as well get a bit of training in. There's an actual hot spring over there. We got some Riolus. That's a Lickitung. Nice. Oh, I didn't catch it. Okay, I guess we're fighting this guy. Ouch. I think Swift never misses, right? Yeah. Wait, isn't Riolu normal type? Or is it just fighting type? Okay. I'm just gonna take whatever chance I can to train. It'd be cool if going into a hot spring actually had some effect. Alright. I think it's time to head back. I probably have more than enough research level to level up. Okay, now that I basically have a full team, I think it's time to really use some of these EV items. So let's move all of these over. So yeah, you're all done. Cleavor should be attack and speed, mainly. Wait, did I level up Rhyperior's attack and speed? That's kind of weird. Huh, you can put it into HP as well. That's interesting. Arcanine. Putting an attack. Sneasler should be attack and speed. Zoroark should be special attack. Speed. Okay, and then uses Grit Gravel. Let's do attack. Both the defenses. I'll just ignore speed. And I guess I'll do HP as well. Alright, so that's all those. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more of those. I think they passively gain... EVs as well. I just made enough. I thought it would have spilled over, but I guess not. I can show you that Wormadam now. So this is what's known as a trash cloak. It's living proof that there's truth in the saying one man's trash is another's treasure. Never knew Pokemon were capable of such things. Just gonna make trash clothing. Alright, what do you need now? If you happen to have red shards, blue shards, and green shards. Okay, that's easy. I guess I have to have it in my inventory. Alright, what do you sell now? Snow patterned rock, raspberry set, and nana berry set. Snow patterned rock? Hang on, let me see what that is. Chances are she sells it. I mean, would it just be an ice stone? I mean, I guess. Alright, let me get those shards. Let me pick up those radishes as well. Or whatever they were called. Okay, so you need... Apparently it's a different item. What is that marketing? Yeah, I don't know why they don't just say what it is. Okay. Let's try and dye something. So what, do you just get new colors for outfits? Maybe. We're finally caught up with her requests. Twisted headbands. Festival masks. Ooh, Sneasel. I kind of want that. It doesn't really go with my outfit, you know? Head kerchief. Warm cap. I thought that was a pastry. Bowler hat. That seems a little too modern for this. Everyday kimono. Pokemon kimonos. Patterned kimonos. Fancy snow jackets. And bowler hat is because of the Galler influence. Classic British festival top. That looks pretty cool, actually. But I'm pretty sure I have the blue one. Isn't this what I have? No, I have sapphire. I think the sapphire looks cooler. Pokemon bottoms. Pattern bottoms. I feel like there just isn't much variety with the clothing in this game. Fancy bottoms. That's pretty cool. It's very 90s. Snow trousers. Those do not look like snow trousers. Those look like skinny jeans. Cropped bottoms. Tailored suit. To go with your bowler hat, I guess. And get some sandals. Zori sandals. Snow boots. Ankle boots. Yeah, the good old traditional Japanese monocle. These glasses just make you look like some sleazy anime character. Snow goggles. Looks way too modern. Okay, and that's everything. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have this style for the rest of the game. Because it just kind of works. I wanted to see if I could craft those star pieces. Oh, I need the recipe. They look like the Avatar Eclipse glasses. Avatar Eclipse glasses? Like, do you mean like Avatar the cartoon? Max Revive. Cost 10k to get this. Oh no, you need 3 red shards, 3 blue shards, 3 green shards, and a bag of stardust. How in the world is that worth it? Just for 1 star piece, that's ridiculous. Alright, let's see what the mint harvest turned up. Because I need to change Zorark's nature. High attack, low defense. What was careful again? Yeah, neither of these work. I need like high special attack, low something else. Preferably not speed. Literally anything else. Because I think I already have speed. Somebody posted in the stream suggestions chat. Play Paper Lily, please. Oh yeah. Slothbroth or Harumi 3000 or Atoma12 wanted me to play the Boba Tea Shop. But I think I already saw someone play that game, so I know the whole like plot twist. There's also Suck Up, Dream, Barbecue, and Bad Parenting. And they want me to do a cooking stream. What is Paper Lily? I really need to do some of these stream suggestions, man. Snow White Vulpix in the snow? Wait, do they have the Alolan Vulpix? Oh yeah. Track him down and see what the request entails. Okay. It seems Chimiko has made itself at home under the eaves of the village houses. Okay. Let me turn in those radishes. Paper Lily appears to be an RPG Maker horror game. Sounds interesting. I didn't know people still made RPG Maker games. I feel like I always heard about, like... I mean, I guess the people I watch don't really play those types of games. It only has 1 chapter released. I should really just do, like, a stream where I just play a bunch of, like, indie games that I was interested in, and do like some of these suggestions as well. Because there wasn't like some Switch indie games that I kind of wanted to play, but they would take like maximum an hour. So maybe I should just accumulate a bunch of those. Oh, the Survey Corps recruit that called the Lord of the Hollow. I'm sorry to keep getting roped into errands on my account. Tell you the truth, I'd be happy to just give my core products to the shop for free. But that'd mean letting Choi off the hook, and the very idea of that sets my teeth gnashing. Are you bound for the Alabaster Icelands soon? Would you bring me back some sand radishes? Oh, you're back already. I didn't even see you leave. Ah, sand radishes. My favorite. If you give these bitter roots a nice thorough pickling, they turn out with a unique sweetness. Once they're pickled, they make for a lovely crisp and a well-liked snack. My granddaughter makes it. Okay, bro, I didn't ask for your life story. Anyway, I'm sorry I kept on using it as a go-between with Choi. I suppose it's time I had a proper conversation, like a grown-ass man that I am. What do you need? If it isn't one of our beloved customers, might I trouble you for help with the little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales about some ancestor that lived in the village around the avalanche slopes, but I've never been able to find any hint of such a settlement ever existing. Pickled carrots, you say? I mean, I can see it working. Like, I've had like pickled radishes before. It's pretty much the same sort of feeling, vegetable feeling, root vegetable. They're both root vegetables. I've already found this village. Alright, let me go talk to those grown men that can't talk normally. They can't just have a conversation. Now listen, I'll set you up with some goods, but as a favor to Pansy, not you. Don't think for 1 second this means I've accepted you. But hark to us, sir. Oh, please, Grandpa, I can't believe this is still an issue for you. Yuri, how long have you been... What, is our little store not worthy to sell your goods? Talk about letting personal feelings get in the way of your business. If you keep this up, Grandpa, I swear I'll never talk to you again. Who in their right mind takes a tiny child's words so seriously? I'm so sorry my grandpa has been such a bother to you, Pansy. I hope that this doesn't put you off visiting our shop. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna watch her walk all the way back home. Well, in any case, we got excellent new items on our shelves. Alright, what's he got now? Max revives? I should really buy some stuff. Let's get 10 of these for when I'm in a pinch. Let's get some super potions. Could probably craft a bunch of potions too. Shouldn't waste so much money on that. Revives I should definitely get. Alright, I am broke. Wait, can I sell from... Hang on. Yeah, I can sell from here. I didn't even realize. Comet Shard is 15,000. Okay, I guess that's everything. Well, these dolls too, I guess. Wait, I could probably craft a lot of those, can't I? Picked up a ton of wood. Oh, 3, I guess. Alright. Let's get that star level increased. If you have progress to report... You've made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you've officially attained rank of 6th star, and I can now use Ultra Balls. Alright, I can finally craft these. Max potions. What do I need to craft Ultra Balls anyway? I know I keep running in and out of this building, but let me just see. You need a lot of tumblestones. And a lot of apricorns. I don't think satchel space is really an issue anymore. So I think I'm good without having to pay for more. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by some filthy gaijin. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. I hope I'm not jinxing anything. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Go nourish yourself with the wallflower and allow yourself a long rest. Don't forget the Survey Corps work is not over. It does not end until the people can live here in Hisui without fearing Pokemon around us. Okie dokie. Or should I say Pokie dokie?
Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else you'd recommend, by all means bring it out.
Having the nobles all quelled, it puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focused on our survey work, though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course.
I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalugg need quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing.
Yeah, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble this very moment if Pansy hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. How many times are you going to bring that up? You fall out of the sky one time, man. They never let it go. I still wonder though, just what is this space-time rift anyway? And what will it make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, wouldn't that leave Pansy stranded here? I guess so.
Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you're always welcome to have a home here in Jubilite Village, Pansy. Don't worry about your friends and family that are worried about you on the other side. I'm sure they'll get over it. In maybe 5, 10 years, 20, maybe. Maybe never, actually. Now then, tomorrow's job is upon us. What? Tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day of work at the Survey Corps. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. I need to go to bed. That's right, we'll get it done, with Pansy in the lead and me with the valiant assistant. Assistant, come now, Kari, don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too.
Well, thanks for that, Pansy, Professor. Sorry, I'm also very tired. Then I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for a long day tomorrow. Yeah, just smile and nod. Nothing's gonna happen tomorrow.
Pansy, hurry up, it's all gone to shit.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Disaster looming. Wow. I didn't see this coming. Oh, these are full restores. Everyone out here is just getting eaten. Oh, that's great. Pansy. It was supposed to be a peaceful day today. Things were finally supposed to look up.
I'm sorry, dreadful energy seems to be pouring out of the rift in space-time, and the entire sky has gone red.
A word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. All those noble Pokémon you quelled were the only things keeping this danger at bay. The way the sky has changed is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy, it struck the night that Pansy fell from the sky, didn't it? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Pansy? I don't know. Indeed. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it that you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Pansy has wronged us. Exactly. Sorry. Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power to take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he's free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee what he says? Or if he can be trusted? But that's not... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? It's like when you order a package and it's not delivered and they ask you to send proof. And it's like, yeah, here's my picture of where my package would be if I had it. Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Pansy supposed to do then? He'll be given the chance to investigate the latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team, he remains a suspect until he can clear his name. I want your badge on my desk. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You're no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from the village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven our innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir.
How can you be so heartless? Don't you believe in Pansy?
Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Even if it means putting the entire blame on this, 15-year-old kid who's done nothing but, carry our team. I have not forgotten your deeds nor the unusual skill you've obtained. That's why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free, rather than clap you in chains for something I can't prove. What an asshole.
You're to be expelled from the village?
Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. This way. Alright, see you guys. I'm gonna... Guess I'm gonna live off the land now. Everyone's so sad. I didn't do anything for you guys. This way. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept the stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right that I should personally escort him from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off.
As will I, naturally.
I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Damn, do I lose my house? I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles.
Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn red. This is utterly intolerable and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight an illogical thinking tooth and nail.
You must not. You can only cause Pansy more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer hope. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and Pearl Clan.
Of course, perhaps Adamant or Rita might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements.
Perhaps you can try to go find Leanne first. He's likely to be at Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there, that's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values.
What if the dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach complete the Pokedex? That dream simply won't come true without you.
Alright, guess I'm walking. Alright, it's already 12 a.m. Maybe I should just end it here. Stream's almost been like 4 hours. And I think this is a reasonable point to end. It's a really cool Pokemon. It's just when you look at it from this side, it just looks like incomprehensible. It's like a fungi creature. Indeed, think we had endgame. Yeah, I feel like my Pokemon aren't strong enough to. I really should do some like grinding off screen or something. I'm going to save it there. And we should be good to go. So I don't think that like next stream is going to be the last one. The back of Zoroark looks like a Kalid creature from Elden Ring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just looks like a really, you know, like fungus. Really weirdly, I don't know. Is it sleeping? Man, what a cool boat. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. So, thanks everyone for joining, anyone who's still here. Huffnut and, Harumi3000. And MA from earlier. I think that's everyone who was in chat today. I did save, right? I hope I did. Alright, I'm gonna double check that, but yeah, everyone have a good night. Hope to see you next time. It's gonna suck if I didn't save. I did save, right? I mean, the game auto-saves. Yeah, the title screen is different. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, I did save. Sometimes you're just like you like autopilot, and then you're just like, wait, did I actually? Yeah, anyway, we're all good now. Have a good night. See you next week, maybe. It's, next week is Eid, so it's gonna be, like, pretty busy, family-wise. But yeah. We'll see. Maybe Saturday night, maybe Sunday night. I think most likely it'll be Sunday night, but we'll see. I might just have to skip next week. Alright, good night. Or rest of your day. Catch you next time. See ya.